Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And we are back into the stream of Rise of Legends Season 3. And here we are with another stream. And for the first match, it's gonna be Team Ling Ling fighting against Royal Manipur. And on the caster decks, it's gonna be Burger along with Justin. So, Justin, what do you think of this? The lead.
Yeah, let's see. This is a big question, because these two teams are really strong, Royal Manipur as well as Ling Ling. I have seen them perform a lot of times, and they have never disappointed. They just missed by a little bit of inches sometimes while performing, and that's the reason they are in the lower bracket. But still, they have what it takes to win. Both of the teams are really strong. But right now, we can see Matilda as well as Suyu is getting banned because these two heroes are really strong, as well as Fanny is getting banned. So definitely, no doubt, these heroes are really strong right now, and on the hands of a really good user, it could be absolutely menace. Momo okay is a really good player as well.
I mean, yeah, Momo, okay, he's a really good hyper player. I mean, and then, I mean, giving up Suyu or a Fanny to a experienced player, or a good player, I would say, that's gonna be a biggest nightmare because specifically these two hypers, I would say, Fanny and Suyu, these are really great heroes to snowball in the early game. So, I mean, yeah. But for now, Royal Manipur are, I guess, thinking, contemplating what to ban, what not to, because they never know. I mean, you never know your opposing team what strategies they might come up with. But this is none. Okay, this time it's gonna be Kyria getting banned out because obviously, man, new hero to the meta. I mean, she isn't that powerful, or I would say nerfed. She's a decently introduced hero by ML for the first time. For I mean, in comparing the fact that she's a new hero, but I mean, she's not less in the team fights. The crowd control as well as the heal she provides, that's really good. And I mean, solo picking up a target, that's the real for I would say, specialty of this hero. I mean, I kind of feel similar. I get the similar vibes with Kaja when you talk about Kalia. I mean, not heal wise, but then the ultimate.
Exactly, and
Okay.
but right now we can see the Hylos is getting banned, and we all know Hylos is pretty flexible pick. But right now, Cruel will not wait any longer and get the Gatut Kacha on his side because it's a really versatile hero. Could be played in the EXP as well as in the roam. So definitely great call to get it on their side. Right now, Harith might be an answer to that because Harith, I have seen Harith players absolutely shredding Gatut players when their builds are being completed. So let's see how things work out for both of them. And but right now we can see a Badang being hovered over. Could be a really good option to push the Katut Kasha and annoy him a bit with the first skill of the Badang. So and might be able to cancel the Avatar of Guardian as well in certain scenarios. So it would be a really nice pick as a Harith and Badang in terms of the mid to late game scaling. So far it's doing good. So the question is how Ling Ling gonna respond it. The picks they have seen the goal lane. Let's see what answers they goes with.
They have a lot of options here still open. You do have the Granger, you do have the Brody, but in this scenario, it's gonna be the Granger. I feel Brody would have been a better choice as, I mean, Granger is not bad, but then the direction of fire with the Granger, that's fixed. That's the issue with this hero. But the damage, I mean, that's pretty insane. But with the, I would say, Brody, you get the flexibility of marking out anywhere, as well as you get that range advantage with his ultimate. After just filling up the passive to your opponent, you can just cast the ultimate. I mean, from a distance and still get the kill. But it's gonna be the Phobius going into the EXP lane, fighting against the Badang. I mean, the fist break actually will give a lot opening to this hero if not stunned by the fist wind on the first scene. But let's see what Royal Manipur are gonna counter it with. Okay, it's gonna be Sicilian, so it's gonna be really nasty in the late game. I feel because Harith and Sicilian do have a very immense, I would say, late game potential, as both can burst out any heroes with, I mean, few of their skill shots. And Harith specifically, man, you have, I mean, the for the people who don't have any idea how Harith hits like, so you should actually try it out with, I would say, Kalim Psych, and with a holy crystal along with a feather of heaven. Then actually you will get the idea of how you can melt enemies away in the late game.
Exactly, Burger. But right now we can see the Juxian is being banned since Team Ling Ling has not picked up the mid laner yet. But we can see the
Oh,
Jawhead is getting banned because it definitely provides a lot of utility for the jungler, especially in the early phase of the game, to farm really fast and rotate to the goal lane or any specific lane. So definitely great choice to ban it out, and the pick off of this hero is absolutely strong as well. So great call to get it to ban it off either. But we can see the Joy is being banned off. None of this team have picked up the jungler yet, uh, and right now they are just narrowing the hero pool of both of the teams. And we can see a Chow ban as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe to stop the Chow to go to the backline and pick off the Ranger maybe. But so
yeah,
far,
yeah, yeah.
both of the drafts are looking pretty good though. So the junglers are still open. Suyu got banned, so really limited junglers are open. Julian is there. Alpha is there. Alpha would be a really good answer to melt out the Gatotkacha with the true damage or the Phobius, because he doesn't have any blinks as well. So the Phobius will not get the passive proc pretty often, right?
I mean, that's the scene. For now, they do need a backlane diver. I mean, Royal Manipur. They do need a bursting out hyper just to catch off the Granger, because he's gonna be a menace, that's for sure, if he gets farmed in the early. But anyways, into the second picking phase. Okay, I see Robert picking up the Carmel. I mean, that's gonna be a really good combination. I mean, both of the lovebirds together in the team also get an additional skill, Moonlight Wall. Uh, which will actually help Carmela a lot while initiating team fights as well as retreating. And Curse of Blood will actually do a lot in this match, because the opponent Ling Ling do have a really compact composition, which because of which they do need to stick together. Especially their Granger and Xena will actually be sticking really close. So I guess the blood of Curse of Blood will be actually would be capitalizing a lot in this match. But then on the opposing side, Ling Ling with the Lucas Hyper, kind of a new meta coming onto the ML India scene, I feel, because you, if if the guys who haven't seen this hero being played as a hyper, actually you must try it, because the early game damage is pretty high, and along with the Sky PS, actually you can stack up a lot, and then really one shot anyone in the mid to late phases.
Exactly. And the draft has already been completed. Link, he doesn't see Link really often, but he really have the chance to go to the backline, especially go to the Vexana and the Granger, and he would be the factor to take them out, which would be really OP if he able to do so, going to the backline and get them out, and the damage dealers, the damage coming in from the firepower will decrease drastically. So definitely great choice to go. But Momo, okay, I believe he is good with the Link. And right now the question is the Lucas have to go to the backline, especially that he have to take out the Sicilian and the Harith. So these are the targets for him. And the Link, I'm not sure if they able to catch him or not, but still the Phobius have to come up with something to catch him, or at least the Vexana have to taunt him in certain scenarios.
That is the case, just to catch a full length of guard, or the Granger will be actually having a hard time, getting in the scenario. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are into the land of dawn. Team Ling Ling to the blue and Royal Manipur onto the red side. Both teams facing each other. And on the Castedex, it's gonna be Burger along with Justin dictating the action for you guys.
Absolutely. And looking at the rotation, simple standard rotation coming in from both of the junglers. Wanna rotate to the goal lane first. Uh, Quite understandable. But XP lane, look at that. Phobius kicking that Badang. No issues. He's recalling. He doesn't even care. But looking at the goal lane, they are having the fight of their life. Bullying the Granger, bullying the Harith quite a little bit. Still, he get level 2, I guess. And right now, definitely this Harith gonna poke him a lot. Especially just wait for him to waste his Rhapsody and he can just go in. And right now, Litho fight has been occurred, and it will be the Lucas that will be securing it. Nice retribution, I believe. But level 4 mark. Let's see which of these junglers will be hitting the level 4 mark first.
I mean, I guess it's gonna be Link. Yeah, he already did actually. Spike up to the level 4 as well as Lin. I mean, his name is Beast though, not to mention. I mean, the Lucas name is Beast, so obviously his ult will match his name. For now, I feel Balang is having a really hard time. Facing the phobias against him. So yeah, and as I would say an EXP laner, your priority is to get level 4 ASAP and then just go back to the turtle. I mean, go just to help the turtle. Because I mean, obviously, a manpower actually will increase the probability of securing a little objective really quick.
Oh, look at that. First blood has been popped. Right now, Zack's in trouble. Lempest of blood has been used, but Sicilian Bandy got taken out. Right now, Phobius tried to use the infernal pursuit, but look at that. Avatar of Guardian right into the face of Robert, trying to escape the scenario. Curse of Blood will be used in as a panic move. That's not the best move, but yep, she got taken down along with a very valuable skill. Link tried to take out the blue buff, but will be caught stealing it, and he will have to retreat. Right now, Turtle, they are no position to take the Turtle. Link might wanna get the blue before another team fight, which is understandable. So definitely after that, they will be starting the fight again.
I mean, yeah, Kamala just wasted her ultimate. That's gonna be hard for Team Royal Manipur to catch up with if they wanna go for the turtle type. But for now, a bit of poking is going on. But here we go. Fight already has begun.
Absolutely, both of them waiting for the turtle to come, and turtle has been secured by the Lucas, it seems, and the fight, no casualties so far. AOG trying to catch Biju there, but Biju Hunter running like crazy. Lucas trying to burst him out. Second spot has been popped. Shield is there to sustain, but not enough. But he will be taken down. Right now, the wave is there. Jax back in action, but Harriet almost took out Chase there. He will be forced to use that flicker and will be saving his life. Sanguine Claw almost hitting Chase there, but yep, he will be dodging that thing. But right now, Beast trying to get something. Okay, nice retribution coming in from the Momo. Okay, trying to narrow it the farm. Lucas doesn't want to die there, but he will be taken down anyway. Really nice. Both of the teams at equal score so far, and things are going smooth for both of the teams.
I mean, there is exchanging kills here and there. For the goal lane scenario here, I would say Chase is getting chased by his opponents. But I mean, for now, the Team Royal Manipur, they're actually focusing on the goal lane, and that's a good thing because they know if Harit gets his items quicker than the Granger, it would be a really good snowball to start with, and get a lane, then obviously get the rotation in, then obviously get all the lanes shuttered down at the same time. So yeah, but let's see, because Granger's reinforcement are arriving, and I mean a team fight actually could start at any moment.
Oh, Avatar of Guardian will not hit. One of the valuable riches has been baited out right now. Laying after Chase. will be using Tempest of Blade on two people. Knock up will take out Granger. Now he's after Beast. Beast is running with low HP. No, but Sanguine Claw will not let him run. Will take him out.
Damn.
And look at that. Ling will be running with very low HP. Granger going with a Sky Piercer. That's not understandable right now. But yeah, he do need that Hunter Strike to for the damage to show up in the early phase of the game, in my opinion.
I mean, for team, I would say Royal Manipur. Okay, there you go.
Yup, there comes the fist crack trying to stop Jax for making any move. And right now Link coming in action. Jax will be using a flicker to run, and the Sanguine Claw will not hit anyone. Cruel will take some damage, but he is fine for now. And right now, okay, we're gonna see a technical pause. So okay, some players might be facing some issues. So till then, let's discuss the draft. What's happened till now, Burger.
I mean, for this time, I feel Team Ling Ling are actually kind of really. I mean, not being that much aggressive that they should be, and I mean the placement is actually really getting messed up because I mean they are really worried about the ultimates from both of the crowd controlling heroes which Royal Manipur have, which is the Badang and the Carmela. Because you don't want to get caught in the curse of blood or the fist, break, because that would be a really game changer for you. So they are
Mm-hmm.
really, not able to think where should Lucas dive in from, or where should Phobius go in from which side. But I mean, Royal Manipur at this moment doing really fine. I mean, laning wise, also fight wise, the rotation, the way they took out people. I mean, early game they were kind of getting dominated by Ling Ling, but I mean, at this point, Team Royal Manipur are actually leading.
Exactly. They and Granger, he needs the kill. He do not wanna die. If he do not wanna get snowballed by this Harriet, because this Harriet is equally strong as the Granger, if not more. So definitely he do not wanna die. Especially he need the Hunter Strike to get some kill for himself first. After that he can go with the Sky Piercer. So that would have been a better scenario. But right now he do need some kills for the Sky Piercer to stack up, and for the damage to be there. And also Lucas have to target maybe the Sicilian or maybe the Harriet. Harriet haven't died a single time yet, and like we can see, Momo okay always going to the back line, so someone has to be there to protect Granger, in my opinion. So also Yamete died once, so these backliners, they are really unable to protect because Link is really hard to catch and the damage still shows up. Last time they took out the Hyper itself along with the marksman, so definitely team Royal Manipur are doing great till now though, but it seems like the teams are having the problems. So we'll wait till the problems are getting fixed, and I hope that both of the teams will perform at their full potential. And guys, to let us know which team you guys are supporting, and also we might take a small break till the problem gets fixed. Okay, we are back again, and seems like Hato died somehow. And Ling again began his farming process. But right now, Biju Hunter trying to take some creeps for himself. And Beast trying to get the farm, trying to get the lead he needs, but oh, it will be the Badang that will steal the red. That hurts a lot right now, and it will be a Mete that got taken out. Separate Beast mode has been popped out, trying to go for Biju in the backline, but he will be escaping the scenario right now. Harry did try to catch Chase, but he is safe for now.
That's a thing for Team Royal Manipur. They do have the advantage, and as you said, Granger actually needs to catch up with the Harith. Because less or not, actually, Harith is actually more. If we look towards the, I would say mobility wise, he is more much good. But there you go.
Damn, Link going in crazy with the Tempest of Blade. Already took out 2 of the people because of the damage. And right now, they are really good to take the 3rd turtle of the game, which is coming in 15 seconds. And Jax might want to get the full HP. Gatot Kacha might be facing some lag, I'm not sure. But it is what it is. They are right now, they are going for the turtle, it seems. Especially Team Royal Manipur, easy turtle for them because they are outnumbered right now. Lucas, he might not wanna contest it because the lead is quite low right now. Phobius might get taken out, but he will be using a defensive flicker to escape. Right now, Curse of Blood has been used. Phobius got taken out. Sacred Beast mode trying to burst people out, but he got bursted instead. Monster kill for Sicilian. Link will be collecting the blades to deal some damage, but so far the trade 2 for 0.
I mean, I just saw Beast turning out and suddenly getting disappeared out from nowhere. But I mean, kind of hilarious situation for Team Ling Ling, in spite of having such a good hero. I mean, I think rather than going in with an aggressive build, they should actually at this moment, because they are actually losing the lead. So yeah, they should go for a defensive build.
Yo, look at that. Right now they are trying to catch someone, but there is no minion to chase them even farther, so they have to retreat. Turtle, the turrets are collapsing from the bottom lane. They might want to keep an eye on that.
I mean, yeah, yes. Lane advantage is one of the reasons people do lose.
Oh, look at that, Tempest of Blood. Right now they are going. Yamete has been taken out. Double kill already for the Harith. Right now with the help of the Badang CC, Harith got the triple kill right now. They already took out the mid lane turret, which eventually gave them a lot of map control. Right now Link going to the top lane to split push more. Maybe they want to take out the tier 2 turret of the top lane. Right now Cruel kind of a deep position. Why might get bursted by that Harith because the damage is already there, but no, he will be using another guardian for no reason. That was not really necessary because Royal Manipur already gave up on that he will get bursted and they already retreated, but it is what it is. Right now Momo okay going for a turret push. Rhapsody is being there comes the Beast trying to catch someone off guard, but look at the Ling, man. Crazy skills has been displayed by this dude. Will take out the Granger in the back line, and right now they are outnumbered, and Momo going for the Lord. Easy Lord since they are outnumbered.
Beast is not working much in this game for Ling Ling. They need to switch strats, but for now, Momo okay, doing fine. It's securing the Lord, and the Lord will be charging in from the top lane. So yeah, I mean, for now, the way I would say Biju Hunter is setting up fights for his team, and the damage from the Sicilian is actually something that you should be scared of, because the Vision Lantern is up. He's already up, almost up to his 200 stacks with the bat impact. So yeah, he will hurt a lot as the stacks will rise, so you should be really careful. But for now, so for Team Ling Ling, I guess it's gonna be an easy defend because it's just the Elemental Lord.
Exactly. Oh, look at the stun. And okay, Zex will be escaping the scenario with very low HP right now. Cruel. Oh no, shut down for the Ling. Not a great news for Royal Manipur. Lot of bounty has been given away to Ling Ling. Right now they have a chance to get some items, get the spike they needed for the damage to be dishing out. Right now look at the taunt to that But Dang will be forced to retreat. Harriet is going in crazy with the Jaman force, and the Chrono Dashers will take out the turret right now after Cruel, but he will be retreating. And the Holy Shield will be popped out
But
from almost all of the sides now.
I mean, look at the dance from Sicilian. He's just impaling, I mean, the members of Ling Ling with his bat impact. I mean, it's just taking one hit to, lower almost 50% of your HP. And then you also do have the Sankan Claws connecting to you and the burn damage from the glowing wand. And that's actually really scary for Team Ling Ling now because they are actually, I mean, really underfed. And I mean, the goal difference. Look at the goal difference. I mean, 8k goal lead, which Team Royal Manipur holds. That's really, really, really actually, high in comparison.
Exactly, and the minions are coming from all the way, so they have to hold a little bit stronger, I believe. No, till now the Granger have no stacks on the Sky Piercer, but he is slowly but surely building up. So he might be able to get some kills for himself, and his damage might shine anytime. But so far, looking at the farm difference, 9k lead, almost 8k lead for Royal Manipur. That's pretty insane. Lord is coming in 25 seconds, so they might want to get ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, range. I don't think building up the Sky Pacer is actually giving an economy to his team. Because I mean, yes, Sky Pacer actually does provide 60 adaptive attack plus movement speed. But then if you don't have the stack for this weapon, if you don't get kills, I don't think so you should build up. But anyways, I mean, could actually work out because I mean he does have the rage, and obviously he will actually get some chances to chase down some enemies which are in a lower HP. So yeah, with that, I guess it would be a lot easier to stack up it. But for now, Team Royal Manipur securing this Lord, and I guess it's gonna be an aggressive play from the side of Royal Manipur because they do want to end this match, and with the Curse of Blood, they do have the probability. I mean, spiking up the roof.
Exactly, Lord is marching from the top lane. They might want to sync up the lanes together for the maximum pressure onto Team Ling Ling. And right now, look at them, they're just recalling. And but still, they have a Vexana, they have a wave clear, they have a front laner, so they're good if they do lens the skill properly. But so far, the Lord is coming from the top lane. Ling going to chase right there. Tempest of
Uh,
Blood has been used, and he is so he has
uh,
taken the decision that he will take it out. No, he will escape the scenario like a savage. And right now, Avatar of Guardian has been used, will not catch anyone. Panty doing the damage he needed to do, and will take out the beast there. Lord is being marching from the mid lane, and this is not really looking good. Curse of Blood has been popped,
uh,
and really nasty. And it will be Team Royal Manipur that will take the W home.
I mean, Team Ling Ling. They are just pretty much confused whom to dodge, whom to use the defensive flicker, defensive skill for. Because you are having such a good link player against playing against you who is just marking onto the back lines. I mean, especially Chase. He's chasing down him. I mean, yeah, he's chasing down Chase, and then I mean that's the beauty of a link player. The way he escaped. I mean, getting us flabbergasted. But for now, I would say Royal Manipur, GG's, and I mean Ling Ling really hard time. I mean, you do also had the Sicilian. I mean, giving out the damage, and if you had looked out to the last section onto the base defense, he was just melting down with the bat impact. Anyone who was in range, and I guess with that, we are done.
Absolutely, and guys, we will take a short break, and we will come. We will bring you back the action after some time. So stay tuned, and yep, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button. We will be back after a short break. So done. It is what it is. Oi, what the fuck? Best of three. Yeah, best of three.
Alpha, my dear doomed king, the time has come to cast away that frail mortal shell. Join me in eternity.
Kamu asalnya mau jual hamu ini dah boleh.
This lore, and I guess I guess it's amazing and I think like from the side of Roy Hunting they do want to end this match.
Ling Ling versus Royal Manipur. वो रुको मैं वो कर देता हूँ ठीक है डिस्कॉर्ड में स्क्रीन शेयर कर देता हूँ यार लॉबी में घुसना है क्या पीछे
The time has come to cast away
Never mind,
that frail mortal shell. Join me
I'm switching to cast it as am I audible hello
Yes, so welcome back, guys. Here we are back into the match against Team Ling Ling and Royal Manipur. Royal Manipur this time being on the blue side, and Ling, it's gonna be on the red. And as the previous match, I mean, I guess Team Ling Ling this time are gonna ban a Ling because the way Momo keep played that I would say hyper, that's something that I actually got fronted with. But for now, for the batting section, the regular bands coming in. So I mean, obviously, early game, snowball, and again, if we go for an introduction, there is no one better to introduce as my co-caster. I mean, I'm the co-caster. She's the main one. It's gonna be Peachy.
No.
You take the lead. Uh,
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the match is going down. And as usual, best of three matches, second match of the day. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Royal Manipur winning it out or Ling Ling? Because there's a slight chance that we might be looking at a game number three. What do you think about that, Burger?
I mean, maybe not. Actually, I do wanna see a best of three. I mean, why not? Why not see players fighting direly for the victory? But anyways, it's gonna be a Kalia pick from the side of Royal Manipur. I mean, I'm not really getting in the favor of Royal Manipur because of this particular pick. Because I mean, as a new hero, she's actually a decent hero, which Emil has introduced as I mentioned before. Not too strong, not too weak. A decent hero, a decent healer with some crowd control skills, and then I mean a lot.
a decent of healing. And then you do have the Harit onto your team. Uh, will serve a lot because previous game he actually did really well in keeping his lane safe as well as dominating onto the first half. Because after that, Ling was, Momo okay with that Ling actually dominated the game. But again, Cecilian also is there. They are just they just got the snowball. They just got the main hero from the previous match. Not the main hero, but then obviously a really good damage dealer. Because previous match we saw it, man, the way he melted out enemies by just a single hit of his bat impact was enough to scare anyone away. And then opposing team, Cruel on the
Oh,
Gatotkacha. So
look at that draft going in quite quickly. I
yeah.
wasn't expecting a Barang to be come up here. I feel like more people are picking it up quite lately. Don't you think so?
Yeah, Badang is something that you actually like a fanny because you don't want to pick, first pick a fanny because obviously you do have a lot of counters for her. Similar to Badang. If you are thinking of a setup play, you should actually go with the Badang onto your last slot. And actually, Ling Ling did had the last call for uh, the picking phase. So yeah, actually they should have gone with the Badang if we talk about in the late phases. But look at that, the second banning phase just got over on an instant, and there you go. Aurora being the mage for Team Ling Ling for this match, and let's see what Team Royal Manipur have to come up with. And here we are again, Momo. Okay, on to that Ling and kind of, I would say, hilarious moment for Ling Ling just to face off a Ling. And previous match they lost it, but let's see for this match. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, there you go. This time Khalid is the EXP laner, so a lot of mobility as well as damage with his Desert Tornado.
True. Now, the Nolan could be a very good pick, or maybe an alpha. Yes, I was expecting this. I wanted the alpha to jump in as much as possible because you have an assassin on your enemy. So why not pick this? So that's how Team Ling Ling had been going around. But it's kind of sad to see how they named their team Ling Ling, but not picking up a Ling.
More embarrassing part is getting defeated by a Ling.
Oh my.
Anyways, I mean, yeah. But for now, we have completed the draft. And seeing the previous gameplay, I'm getting a bit tilted towards Royal Manipur, to be honest. But as I'm not into what's but casting wise, I would say Team uh, Ling Ling does have a scope of comeback because they do have the grasp of that AOG as well as that face break onto their hands. But for now, it's gonna be team again. It's gonna be Team Ling Ling and Royal Manipur facing each other. Ling Ling to the blue and Royal Manipur to the red side into the land of dawn in the action, and it's gonna be Peachy and Burger commentating for you.
Let's go, let's go, let's see what is it going to be because both because second match
Okay.
into the game. So let's see.
Yeah. Already, as we can see, Team Royal Manipur, this time kind of are getting dormant on their positioning as they do have the Khalid on their team. And there you go, Robert Renan, low HP, and there you go, the passive from the skill will finish off, the Khalid right away. And there comes an invade though, but I don't think so. It won't be a successful invade by Cruel.
That's quite bold, given the
Yeah,
fact that they are coming in for an early and wait, trying to shut down the link. But it
yeah.
should be working out when they are making the trades. So let's see if they are able to make the trades. But one kill already, Ling Ling picking up the first blood. So that's definitely looking good.
I yeah. First blood, I think Peachy, you should get some water. I would say you are
Yes.
you
Let
are having
me be right back.
yeah. But for now, as we see
Okay, I am back. Let's see what's going on. That's definitely a lot to take in from the side of Team LinkedIn, given the fact that they're looking quite low. Like all the members are looking quite low, but Aurora would be the one taken down. But moving forward into the match, now we will be looking how Royal Manipur are taking down the trades, going down to the top lane. Look at them. Granger will be taken down. AOG right on spot, but we all look. You do have a diving into the turret. Okay, Hisoka looking quite low, but the Raging Tantrum doesn't connect there quite well. There is a lot of skills being popped off, but I don't think that they will be able to get anything more out of the top lane as of now. But wait a minute, Zaman Force dropped, Alpha Spear missed. The Gadotkas are trying so hard to taunt them out. The Khalid comes in at the right moment, but he's quite low, gets the quicksand on, but Momo, okay, going back into the back lanes. This is what I was expecting. This is how you should play a lane, guys. This is how you should be making trades as a lane. So that's how we are looking at them. Moving so quickly. Look at that. Alpha we will be taken down as well. Royal Manipur making trades so quickly. Back again onto the top lane. Granger, we will not be safe yet again. Okay, Raging Sasha coming in. Looks like it will be the Khalid who makes a trade in Kalia with the body slam onto this Granger. Yet Granger looking quite with a sliver of HP. What is it going to be? Kalia gets the kill, but the next onto the chopping block is the Sicilian.
I mean, my I had some connectivity issues, but for
No
now,
worries.
I mean, we'll continue the match. But again, screen is getting blanked out. So can you just continue for a while?
Yep, no worries. I got this. And Team Royal Manipur moving ahead towards the Lord a little bit, along with Ling Ling, because Ling Ling are have they set their eyes on. Where Kalia making those trades on right on time. Okay, Tempest of Blade is already here. Kalia, the vengeance coming in from Gadotkacha helping him to soak up so much damage. Zamanpur's drop looks like the far lanes are already here trying to get it on, but you're looking at a 0 for 2 trade.
Yeah. Um. For now, I feel Team Ling Ling doing pretty well. I mean, actually, both the teams are at the same pace in compared to the early game, because for Team Ling Ling actually they were getting cornered out by Royal Manipur, but in this match I guess they do have a grasp for now. But you never know. Ling may charge in for the Granger, like the previous match, being aggressive to his I would say victim, because the way he was getting Granger down, that was really commendable.
Agreed, agreed. Look at them moving in forward and outward as much as possible because Lingley, who were once the losing side, they weren't able to get their trades right, are the ones who are winning it out. The total really gave them a boost, but at the same time, mid lane pressure is their beast. Once again, missing out on the sphere of Alpha, yet they still want to go get a trade onto the top lane. AOG coming in, but Momo, okay, will be moving out of the time because he's looking quite low though.
I mean, actually, that's the scenario. Because for now, as both the teams, they don't want to actually overextend to each other. And for now, I would say Lori Manipur may be lacking in a kill, but do have the potential with the Cecilion. I mean, the late game. And Robert trying to sneak up for some vision, and I feel it is gonna be an immense fight comparatively. But there you go, the ranging Storm, Chase securing the turtle. A lot of ult has been used Harit with his I would say Zaman force, and there you go, a kill for him. Robert has been shutted down in the process. Double kill for Beast, taking enemies down. In compared to the late game, I mean previous game, he is actually showing true nature of Alpha. what it actually could hold up. But there you go.
Oh,
AOG will catch up no one. And I mean, the mid turret has been fallen down.
true. Look at them, Ling Ling getting all the trades into their hands. Now I'm liking how they're playing right onto the mid game because the early game wasn't there into their hands. But one thing is that the Alpha is missing out a lot of sphere of Alpha, so he needs to work on that. But other than that, let's see. Royal Manipur also doing decent, but I want to see a Savage coming in from this Harith. Because you named yourself, give me Savage, so why not take a Savage yourself?
Anyone? Let's go. I mean, Savage, why not? Name, give me a Savage. I mean, getting one and in such tournament will be actually be an epic scenario. But then let's see. I mean, just naming it won't work. And I mean, not to mention, not just getting a Savage would work out. I mean, getting a Maniac triple kill or the base will actually do much better because sometimes you do get the milestone, the savages, the maniacs that you chase for, but you actually lose the match after having that. But for now, if we look into the items with Momo, okay, just shutting down the Aurora of the scene, and I mean, great utility. I would say Momo okay is a really good link player, and in this match, the marking scheme is still strong from his side.
Both the teams are moving in quite fast. But at the same time, it is the side of Team Learning who's getting all the trades on. Well, you do see Momo Okim trying to go towards the back lanes as much as possible. That's definitely a very good team spirit, but okay. There's
Okay,
a
yeah, yeah.
there's a
I mean,
yep.
yeah, the fight is still continuing. Beast has been shuttered down, and there you go. The charge in from Robert charging in with the Desert Tornado, shutting down the Granger in process. That's something I would say commendable. And chase down was really nice. The follow through actually, just not just looking at the kills, even the follow up from the teammates. That's pretty impressive because usually when I play, I actually see my team a lot further than me. But there you go, another team fight is breaking in. Zaman Force would be breaking out again, and there you go, Cruel getting shutted out, getting choked out by the Harith as he's the natural counter of this hero. And by that, Cecilian will secure the Lord.
Them. That's definitely going in quite fast for them. But at the same time, Royal Manipur with 31,000 gold into their hands. What are they going to do? The passive will be blown off in just 2 minutes, I believe, or around like 11 minutes 30 seconds. You will be looking at the lot near the inhibitors. But okay, bottom lane pressure is up. Looks like Team Royal Manipur wants to push it in as much as possible.
I mean, obviously, economizing the Lord is what you try to do. And I mean, sinking the lanes actually is the way of actually, getting the Lord trick into your hands or your sleeves. But for now, it's fine because they are having a good defense. There you go, AOG connecting onto the Natalia. I mean, actually, it was a good attempt, but the flicker and I mean, the placement was kind of a bit off. But anyways, they will get the tier 2 turrets from the top and the mid as well. And the Lord actually is charging in for. I mean, this would be an easy defense because they still have the holy blessing on. There you go. A fight has begun. Zaman Force has been dropped out, as well as you have the Frigid Glacier taking down the Harith in the process. But I mean, Gatot Kacha and Cruel as well as Beast will be getting shutted out.
Then that's a trade 0 for 2 made already. Can we have a look at the itemization because looks like Momok will be focusing onto this range. A flicker has been popped off.
Look, yeah, I mean, Blade of Tempest. That's exactly the previous match scenario. Granger was being the victim and is still getting choked out by the Ling. I guess they should have gone with a different attempt this time because the way they are getting dominated again seems a very dire situation for Team Ling Ling.
Agreed, agreed. Look at them. If you have to win this match, team Ling Ling would have to come up with a little bit of a more team fight because they do have a team fight composition based heroes, but the problem is they are not able to get their trades on.
Yeah, I mean, for Team Ling Ling, actually they do have a really good composition. Just the thing is, the placement of the opposing team, Royal Manipur, is much better, and engagement from the hyper. That's what is setting up them high. But there you go, Badang getting choked out. AOG along with the Zaman Force has been popped up, and there you go, Chase getting down Biju Hunter in the process. This time the trades are going in the favor of Ling Ling, because I mean they do took the tank with the ultimate of the Kalia. So, I mean, actually could have worked if their teammates were a bit further, but then the follow through came right up, and look at that second clause along with the bad impact it's actually dealing a lot of damage. But the Lord fight is already up. Let's see who secures it. It's gonna be the Beast, but Ling Momo okay would be getting shutted out in the process,
Oh.
trying to take the and Chase will be taking down the Khalid. Okay, Harid taking. Oh, Harid. Okay, he has been taken out. Meanwhile, I mean, for Team Royal Manipur, this scenario looks bad.
Little bit definitely because they were the ones who lost the team fights along with losing down the Lord. Now there's a high possibility that the Lord will be marching down near the inhibitors very soon. And if Team Ling
Yeah,
Ling able to capitalize it, that's going to be definitely a problem for the side of Team Royal Manipur. Now the defenses should be up very quickly, but they do have the lane clear. Look at that. Looking at the itemization as well. While all the members have the core items, which is much needed. But wait a minute.
there you go. Another fight is breaking up. Look at that. That's Sonata. Actually, it's gonna be Aurora getting off the scenario, as the damage. The I would say damage and the grasp of Sanguine Claws. It's pretty much deadly. And then I mean, you do have the rest of the teammates to finish the job off.
That's true. Look at them. 17 to 14, Ling Ling a little bit behind. But I'm surprised to see that even though Team Ling Ling has a alpha who mostly wins out at the every single possible team fights is not able to get it.
Actually, that's the case. Ling Ling previously, I mean that this time actually they did actually good. I mean, in comparison to the other, and there you go, Link charging in with the Blade of Tempest, but at the same time, it's gonna be AOG popping in mega kill for Chase here. I mean, taking the revenge from the previous match. Gazat Kacha would be get. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be Zex getting dragged out with Kalia. I mean, also getting finished off. Zaman Force again popped in. Penta taking on the kills for his team, but the fight is still continuing. Gatot Kacha will be taken down by the Bat Impact, and that's what I meant when I say, Sicilian is a great mage in the late game.
Agreed. Look at them. Look at them. Royal Manipur. Is it going to be end? They are so close. One cannon minion already inside. Ulgrange are trying his best to clear every single of them, but the minions are too far away.
I mean, yeah, this time, I guess it's gonna be different because the members are spawning in, and there you go, Robert trying to get some uh, uh, I would say, yeah, I mean, vision as well as some poke to the opposing side. Because why not? Why not to lower as much as HP possible? For the opponents, as you do wanna get them, finish them off in a burst mode. So yeah, but for now, for the turtle, sorry, Lord fight, both the teams are doing pretty well.
Agreed. Look at them. Look at them. What is it going to be? Because I believe this will be the last lot you guys will be looking at, given the fact that the game, the crystal is open for the side of Team Ling Ling, but at the same time, the minion pressure won't be stopping it. Let's see who gets it. The better retribution will be the one winning.
Okay, there you go. Fight has begun. Zaman Force popping in, and there you go. Shut down kill for Momo. Okay here, and Give Me Savage actually getting some kills here. Robert will be taking down the Aurora, and there you go. Beast shutting down the Sicilian. Much needed kill, I would say. But there is no member to defend. Badang being alone, Blade of Tempest. And there you go. Okay, that was not a kill. There's a Tornado coming in. Will this be a kill for him? But no, Harith would steal the kill from Khalid. And easy victory, man. Base is wide open.
Royal Manipur, nice game.
Yeah, nice game, I would say. The way they came in, I mean, the way they presented the team fight. I mean, in the mid section, somewhere around, Ling Ling actually came up with the plan and actually could have ended. They kind of went on the aggressive side as they got the Lord. But then, I mean, obviously, as you do have the disadvantage of the goal difference from the previous fights, you can't really charge up because the items obviously will differ in the team fights and will make a lot of impact in the same time. But for now, if you look into the teamfight participation rate from the side of Ling Ling, I mean, it's almost sinking. All of the teams, all of the members, except for Badang. That's surprising because Badang is a really great setup hero, and I guess the lesser the involvement of the hero actually affected in this match, and maybe somewhere there around made team Ling Ling lose this match. Uh, but anyways, for now, it's gonna be the end of the match between Team Ling Ling and Royal Manipur. So don't go anywhere, guys. We will be back with some action really soon. But for now, it's gonna be us signing off.
Alpha, my dear doomed king. join me in eternity. has come to cast away that frail mortal shell. Join me in eternity.
Hello, Justin, and thank you for that welcome. Apparently, we are back, and I guess this is a best of three or a best of one. Please, you know, highlight me over that. Okay, so BO3 between Seven Commandments as well as Team Experiment 5. So I guess it is going to be do or die kind of a situation for both of the teams, if I'm not wrong. So we are proceeding with the band sections already, and looks like they will be going with those regular bands. So, what are your predictions, Justin?
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
Let's fight to our heart's content! Your team is banning.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
Yep, and for now, regular bands, I would say the Phobius, yeah, it was kind of unexpected, but Phobius, his sustainability is definitely there. So, Phobius, going for the Phobius band, they might be strategizing of something, they might be going out for some dashy kind of a composition. That might be the reason why they have just decided to ban out the Phobius for their side. And looks like Team Seven Commandments, they will be proceeding with another one. Okay, Brody, that was quite unexpected, I would say. Even though Brody got some adjustments, his S2 has a faster animation compared to before, but still, Brody onto the first phases of the ban, I don't think it would be quite worth it unless Team Experiment 5 actually have a Brody spammer.
My tail's been itching for a real fight.
Your team is picking.
俺はもう殺し屋じゃない。ハン
Your
ターだ。
team is picking.
No one can escape my iron fist.
Okay, Harith. Harith first pick. So Harith, I definitely agree. He is one of the best goaltenders in the game right now. But banning out the Brody for the Harith might be, kind of questionable unless he has a really hard time going up against the Brody. Against the Harith, even the Beatrix works out, so Beatrix can be coming up, and she got some adjustments too onto this patch. See, it's not a nerf, so it is an adjustment, and I do believe Harith, the Beatrix is still kind of a situational as well as a usable pick. But from the side of the BXP5, an early fanny picks we are seeing, as well as the Badang getting picked up. So a flex pick as well as a jungler getting locked on quite early. Fanny, she is definitely an S tier jungler, and if gotten onto the right hands, she can literally carry the game. But she needs to make sure she gets her purple buff for that.
My mission is to protect lives.
Only love and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
picking.
Welcome to the jungle.
Your team is banning.
Definitely, Granger, he needs to be fed with those skills in order to be more dominant against the Hylos. Else, Hylos will be able to sustain the damage that might be coming off from that Granger, which is expected. And we don't see Granger against the Harith. I guess that might be a comfort pick for Jaren. That is the reason why he just decided to lock it out. And looks like the Suyo is also getting banned out. So the jungler position is still open. And so, yeah, banning out of Suyo might be the safer choice. But the Kufra is also open. And Hiders can be going on onto the EXP if they really want to counter out that Fanny. So that can be happening or that might not. But I do believe it will be a Moja onto that Fanny, and Super M will be swapping it out with the Roma, considering he's a Roma and a Moja, he is more of a jungler.
Your team is banning.
Muscle of iron,
Your team
bones of
is banning.
steel.
Yep, and the Sicilian. Okay, the Farts are getting banned out from the side of Team Seven Commandments, and I do believe the mid laner. Yeah, the mid laner is yet to be picked out. And Farsa, she is one of the best mages in the game right now, so it's acceptable. And Farsa, she could have been providing a lot of burst damage right from the start of the game, as well as the Vexana getting banned out. So yeah, two mid lane bans coming up from the side of Team Seven Commandments, but it still opens out for the option of the Eve. Eve can be coming up, or maybe Jushin is banned out, so the Sicilian is picked out from the side of Team Seven Commandments. There are options, but they might be going for another comfort. Maybe a Luoi might also be a good option.
Or glue.
Your team is picking.
True love.
Carmilla.
Your
Okay.
team is
Yep, Carmilla and the Hayabusa apparently. So the Sicilian Carmilla combo is coming up for this game, and I do think banning out the Farsa as well as the Eve, as well as the Vexana, sorry, they have opened out the glue for the side of Team Experiment 5 because the Vexana is not there and the burst damage won't be there when the glue ultimate pops up. So that might be a smart kind of a pick coming out from the side of Team Experiment 5. If they are able to execute it well, then this glue is definitely going to be a menace onto the Land of Dawn. The final pick coming up from them might be a Eve. Eve actually works out because they have the Hylos too, as well as the Carmilla is there. So the burn damage being provided from her. Okay, I completely forgot about the Valentina. She could be copying those Curse of Blood plays, and Valen also might be good. And exactly that will be the Valentina getting locked in. And I do think Valentina might actually be the cherry on top for the side of Team Experiment 5. Looking at how smart Experiment 5 drafted it out, like the glue pick, I do believe Experiment 5 might be having some high kind of an advantage, but Team 7 Commandments, they also have that meta kind of a priority for their side. So it all depends upon the execution. Onto the early phases of the game, I guess both of them, the Fanny as well as the Hayabusa, how well they engage and how well they are acquired by those skills will be mattering the most. So I guess we will just be diving on to the Land of Dawn in order to find those results. So here we go, and for now they will just be focusing on to their basic rotations. Yep, that actually can be the case. Look at the Terrify coming up from the Valentina quite early. So Carmilla, she won't be able to sustain that much damage. The wall coming up from that Badang, and there was an engage. Im was getting quite poked down, but still he will be able to tank it out, at least for now. Valentina, she definitely has the early game advantage compared to that Sicilian. And against that Sicilian, early phases, Valentina actually wins it out. And looks like there might be an engage onto the bot side, but okay, they have just decided to retreat. And Granger, he was getting quite poked down as well. Map control wise, I do believe Experiment 5, they are kind of, having more of an upper hand. But it will all depend upon the first blood coming up. And exactly as I said, Experiment 5 will be taking the first blood. And they have a better map control, at least for now. It was the Hayabusa who got taken down. So definitely a plus point for them. Indeed, the pokes are definitely there, and it might be an uncontested turtle for the side of Team Experiment 5. The map control is definitely coming up from them, and off-cam kill, Superim is able to take down that high loss. It was supposed to be the glue, but two-man gank up onto that high loss was quite worth it. They already got those trades, and they were trying to invade the cutthroat right onto time. Omocha is able to take another kill, and Im with another kill onto his hands. That will be the Carmilla getting taken down. I do believe, as soon as the blue buff was taken, he wasn't able to sustain it, and the Hayabusa got cut through instantly. So that is the second death for him, and definitely not a good sign for the side of Team 7 Commandment. Oh, another engage might be coming up. Okay, Fanny is still trying to engage onto there, but the Hylos is trying to sustain that damage, but he won't be able to do the Hayabusa was able to escape with those shadows, but okay, the fist crack right on time onto the wall. Hayabusa gets taken down once again, a third death for him already, so definitely not a good sign. Hylos is getting quite poked down, and Blue might be able to take him down, but okay, he is able to sustain it out somehow, but a pause coming up from one of the teams right now, Justin. Exactly, and I guess Super M, he has already got 3 kills onto his name. He is a Roma, but in early game Badang, he is able to dish out some decent amount of damage, so that is kind of expected. And M was, with those fist cracks as well as those wall plays, it is coming up quite handy for the side of Team Experiment 5. And I do believe they had the draft advantage already. And for the side of Team 7 Commandments, they have the Sicilian for their side. So they will be waiting it out for the lead team. Maybe in order for the Sicilian to dish out some damage. But onto the early phases of the game, Valentina will be the one who will be having the higher advantage. And considering the fact they have, Team 7 Commandments have the Carmela onto their side, the Curse of Blood will be just copied and just be spammed out by the Valentina too. Okay, we are back onto the game and the pause has been resumed. Team Experiment 5 with another kill. Amocha is able to take down that Harriet, just we were mentioning, and he already has got 3 kills onto his name. The turtle has already been spawned, and looks like it might be another uncontested turtle for the side of Team Experiment 5. The map control as well as the kill advantage is definitely onto the side. Oh, Fish Crack as well as the Valentina with the follow-up is able to take down that Hayabusa. He wasn't even able to secure his orange, and looks like, okay, him with another initiation. The Curse of Blood did connect onto 2 people, but there is no follow-up from the side of Team 7 Commandments. The damage is way too much from the side of Team Experiment 5, but this time finally a shutdown onto him. But Lenny will be taken down onto the process of 1-for-1 trade, but the turtle going for the side of Team Experiment 5. Oh, okay. Carmela was trying to save out that Sicilian. The flicker was used out, but that will be a mega kill for Amocha. But that overextension will be costing him his life. So the Fanny will be taken down instantly. And looks like Experiment 5, they are losing out the members somehow, but still, they still have the goal lead as well as the tower advantage is definitely for their side. And looks like they are still trying to engage. M might be, M is actually quite a nuisance onto this Hayabusa. As soon as he comes up with those walls, the Haya has got no way near to escape. So that is what is happening, and Haya is not able to, contribute onto that team fight as he's expected to do. The Curse of Blood as well as the Hayabusa follow-up. This time able to take down that Valentina. The Sanguine Claws also being used out by that Sicilian, but the burst damage not being there. The glue will still be a nuisance. Fanny Amocha is still trying to initiate the OAG Shadow Kill being used out by the Hayabusa, but the grasp completely onto the favor for the side of Team 7 Commandments. It's this time they are pulling it off onto the team fight, but Jared comes up with a follow-up and he is able to take at least 1 kill, but that overextension will be costing 2 of the members for the side of Team EXP5 right now. Oh, the turtle being slain from the side of Team EXP5. So once again, the OG Shadow Kill almost able to take down Amocha, but he will be able to retreat somehow. The follow-up is there, but 2 members from the side of Team 7 Commandments, they are getting quite poked down. This Curse of Blood, copied Curse of Blood from the Valentina will be able to take down that Hayabusa. She just caught the Hylos as well as a Haya, and as well as soon as the follow-up was there, they were able to take down that Haya once again. 152. So definitely as a jungler, that is the one thing you would definitely avoid. And looks like the tower will be secured. They are still trying to do those follow-up. Ranger with the burst, and the Carmilla as well as Harith will be taken down. And there will be a double for Charon. He might even go out for the triple kill, and that will be a triple kill. Actually, maybe even a maniac. The Hayabusa is back onto the scene, but he is, playing it out quite safe. But it will be a triple kill for that Granger. His damage has already coming, has already started to show up. Oh, West crack onto two people. The curse of blood is also there. That will be an unstoppable as well as a double for that Granger. Once again, him gets taken down onto the process, but Amoja with the follow up. He is trying to dive in. Elfie, it will be a triple for that Granger, and it is a complete wipeout for the side of Team 7 Commandments. Experiment 5 with that lead. Him was the only member who got taken down in order to make that initiation, but it was definitely worth it. They just got the blue as well, apparently, of that Hayabusa, and they will be able to secure more objectives with this. Oh my god! Definitely, but one thing is, Charin's damage is way too much, and it was the Carmela who got bursted down like that, and it's a Roma. She is supposed to have the highest HP from her team, but she getting bursted down like that is definitely not a good sign for the side of Team 7 Commandments. The Lords, marching from the bot side, and it's only the inhibitor towers remaining for the side of Team 7 Commandments. It will be a tough defense, but hopefully they will be able to pull up. Okay, Harith with the Zaman Force. He already used Arceus Flicker to Sanguine Claws, did connect onto him, but the damage will still not be enough. The Lord still marching from the bot side. The lane sinking is quite up to the point, so there might be a really big initiation happening from both of the sides. Valentina has the Curse of Blood from that Carmilla. They are still trying to initiate. The Fest Crack has been used out of it, but Glorious Pathway also come down. But the copied Curse of Blood onto two people, that will be a legendary as well as a double kill for Charon. He goes out with a triple and maybe even a maniac, and that will be a maniac, but he will get shut down. Sicilian does the job, but still he gets taken down onto the process. It won't be a savage, but it will be a complete wipeout for the side of Team 7 Commandments. Experiment 5 with the win. Yep, definitely, and a dominating kind of a display coming up from them. So I do think the draft was also kind of an issue, as well as the early game execution that came up from the side of Team Experiment 5 was way too dominant compared to the side of Team 7 Commandments. So it will be an easy victory for them, and it will not be deciding anything sooner, I guess, because we still have one more game to go, and Team 7 Commandments actually they need to pull up a bit more.
that frail mortal shell. Join me in eternity.
Okay, okay, go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rise of Legends Season 3, presented by Blank Sports, powered by Yama Esports and NXM Gaming. And here we are into this match happening between the Team Experiment 5 and the Team 7 Commandments. And right now, the score both are like the Team Experiment 5 already got the 1 point onto themselves, and the 7 Commandments are 0. So this match will be the deciding factor for the Team 7 Commandments, like how they're gonna make the comeback or not.
I am not the only one bound by
Your
these
team is
chains.
picking.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Your team is picking.
Oh, hello. Hi, hi. I think I'll be joining you today, Yoina. Let's go. Let's go. I'm looking at Seven Commandments versus Experiment 5, if I'm correct. And this is the second
Your
match.
team is
So let's
banning.
see how it will be going around because both the teams are really showing a superb draft. And talking about the same draft, we are looking at the 4 years coming in. This is something that you might be looking at the top 10 teams picking it up quite often, but Seven Commandments doing it them. They definitely know their way around this. And I'm liking how they have picked it, but at the same time, Experiment Five they do have a Selena. Okay, Selena does comes into a place where you will be showing around how she works around. If you get a visual arrow, you will be winning the team fight. And but if you don't, then you will have to come again. So a little bit less magic damage should be expected. But Amocha with the Gusion, let's go. Yuina, you're looking at a Gusion coming in after so long, don't you? How do you feel about that?
Let's fight to our heart's content.
Your team is picking.
It was not clear, so I didn't hear the question.
Oh, I mentioned we are looking at a
Only love at
Gushing getting
night
picked. How do you
can
feel
end
about that?
time.
Because it's not a recommended hero against a Suyu.
I mean, that's kind of surprising, because in the tournaments we don't see a Goshen back, neither are picks coming in, and it's into really rare cases. But right now we can see the Amocha going with the Goshen. I mean, kind of surprising, kind of interesting because it's not into the meta. So he needs to be really careful engaging, and he needs to especially go onto the mage or onto the marksman. Otherwise, going onto the gato, onto the fovis will not be the real views as well. The fovi, I mean, the suya can literally dodge it because he has a good mobility onto himself, so he needs to be really careful around that thing. But if he get that good spike, so he will be good. And like it depends on the execution as well, onto the teamwork.
True. Let's see how they would be moving around because, as you have mentioned, oh my god, wait a minute. Experiment 5, what are they cooking?
I think they're cooking really tasty food, and like they're just going with interesting takes. That is the, I mean, using is understandable. And right now there is a Frank Super I am going in. I mean, if his hooks are really, correct on the point, it will be really nice for 1-1 because she, like she is the one, I mean, like you need to take care of as well. There is Xavier, so it's like he have to go for him, either them, or like he can catch on to the Suyo also.
That's true. That's true. But the draft is already here. Now, talking about the same draft, I wasn't expecting a Yuzhong. I wasn't expecting a Franco, but it does works out very well. But I want to see how they will be countering this 1-1.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, one having the mobility advantage her as well. She with the crossbow tank, she will be targeting onto one single target, and once she is into the form, you can't even dodge it. You can't even catch her. So you need to be really careful that the one doesn't open up her
Once the
ultimate.
enemy reaches the battlefield, smash them.
Oh, let's see into the land of dawn. We are back again. Is it going to be experiment 5 or is it going to be 7 commandment? Because this bracket is really going to be a important bracket for them.
Yep, that's true because it's the second match. Oh my gosh, the Charon getting the first blood onto the wall was so wonderful. It was.
Yes, that's true. Look at that first blood already coming in. Wasn't expecting this much of an early first blood, but here we are. Now, it was, look at them, another engage onto there.
Definitely right
Oh,
now into the river. Agriculture coming in from the Frank Hoffman and taking away the sweat loop. I mean, it's really good distraction coming in. But oh no, the Selena needs to fall back. Is dealing a damage as well. There is the Katakata. Oh my god, and the Selena will be getting the shutdown. The overextension was not a good result for the team.
that's true. That's true. Now, Seven Commandments, they do have their presence already made onto the map, but again, they need to come up with a gang. Let's see if they are able to not because onto the bot lane.
Onto the bottom lane, we can see the Suya charging in over there, taking down the Franco. Oh my gosh, the Franco was taken down. And also, we can see into the river area, the first little objective will be spawning soon as well. They are on to the Moskov, and right now the Moskov getting caught by the Gatokus as well. There is a Suya jumping inside the turret, and the Moskov has been taken down. 3 kills already get by the Team 7 Commandments.
Okay, okay. Seven commandments have been moving around how they want to go, but Abyssal Arrow does strikes in. That will be the Gatot Kacha.
I mean, yes, the abyssal arrows, just went into the river, but still there was a Gatukacha to sustain out. I mean, really good thing. And looking onto the river area, we can see the first city has already spawned, so let's see who's gonna get this thing to themselves. And right now we can see the Gushin starting with the turtle dance, as well as Selena is the Dishonor, and the Amosha getting the kill onto Gatukacha, the frontliner. The one who was supposed to sustain out has been taken down, so I guess, they won't be competing for this because there's a Yuzong, there's Franco hovering around for this, turtle as well. There's Popis trying to, come in, trying to poke in the dawning, like coming from the Xavier, kind of making it distracted, but right now the force with the infinite pursuit over there, kind of poking in, but the neutral objective will be secured by the Gushin as well. The abyssal arrows coming from the Selena. The Franco has been taken down. Another kill by the Amocha onto the Phobias as well. We can see the 1-1 is rotating from the bottom lane to the river area, and the double kill by the Xavier onto the Yuzong. The EOG popping in by the Catechism, but not able to connect onto one. The triple kill by the Xavier. The Tawning led damage taking by the Selena inside her own turret.
Oh,
With the Iron Hook taking that blue up, that was really amazing.
he doesn't have enough damage, but that was almost a maniac into his hands. But definitely that was looking quite good. Oh, another bold attempt from the Dawning Lights. Understandable wants to take down Amocha, but I feel like he is in a dicey position.
Definitely, and right now it's not looking good for the Mojo. He needs to fall back. There is a Franco coming for the Sustain as well. Selena is present out there. Dawning Light coming in from the Xavier, dealing a damage as well, providing a good vision. Selena with the Abyssal Earth trying to catch up to someone, but she's not able to because that has dodged out.
Okay, okay, let's go, let's go. Let's see, what is it going to be? Because top lane also I do see the Amucha trying to go in, but Droy he will be taken down. That was quite fast. Looks like both the teams are trying to match their rotation speed, but it's kind of into the hands of Team 7 Commandments. They do have the better draft as of now, but only the 1-1. I'm not sure why a 1-1 was picked against a Moscow.
I mean, that's the thing, and right now we can see onto the bottom lane, the EOG has already popped in, but not able to connect onto anyone. And we can see, the Charon is dominating its goal lane, taking down, trying to take down third, but right now the second neutral objective has respawned into the river area, and both of the team will be going in for this turtle. Right now we can see onto the middle lane, there is a Gatugaza providing vision as well as Suyo.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Look at them. Now goal lead is definitely into the answer team experiment 5. They have been moving in quite fast to the top lane mostly, but as expected, a Yuzhong cannot be winning against a Phobius, but yet Phobius is trying to deal damage at the back lines, trying to zone out.
Definitely, and right now into the river area, we can see, the Suyu starting with the turtle dance. Ironhawk has already popped in by the Franco, and we can see the SOD coming in from the Moscow going in, and the Yuzong is present out the zone, and the AOG popping in by the Katuk is distracting the Franco with the bloody hand onto the phobias. The Charin is there dealing a lot of damage, but the Vengeance has been popped in, and look at that, Suyu dealing a lot of damage, and we can see the Yuzong something in, but the Lenny will be getting the shutdown by the Gushan, and right now they are having a good time as well. The fights are going in, the conflicts are happening into the team, and we can see double kill by the Gushan on to the same. Oh my god, Selena low onto the HP. The Suyo is chasing for the Selena, and Selena has been taken down. And right now, looking on to the river area, both of the sides are just retreating back, but no, the Gushan will be starting with the turtle dance. And yes, we can see both of the team are again coming into the river area, but there is a Gushan securing the second neutral objective for himself. Again, I'm well played out because there was no Suyo present at the moment. He was kind of lead and looking on to the goal difference. Right now, the experiment 5 has covered up the goal difference, and they're leading with 2 goals onto themselves. The Chine is winning the goal in as the one is having a little bit of hard time against the Moscow.
Okay. Looks like I was on mute. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was speaking, but I just realized I was on mute. But okay, there's a chase coming in for the Charan this time. This is Charan. I remember this guy. He plays Godly Ling. I know it's not kind of viable, but I want to see that same kind of a gameplay from him once again.
Okay, into the river, we can see the bloodhead coming from the Franco, and the Gatukas has been taken as well. The Dawning Light coming in from the Xavier, providing a damage as well. The vision as well, looking on the top lane. The using taking down the tier 3. I mean, really good thing, it's taking down the tier 3, which will really help once a lot, just respawn.
Oh my! The game's definitely moving in quite fast for into the hands of Team Experiment 5. They have gathered enough gold for themselves, but now comes in the something that they have been looking for. AOG dropping in.
AOG dropping in, but not able to connect onto 2 of the people. And right now, the Gushan getting the shut down over there as well. The Abyssal Arrows by the Selena, but they need to fall back because there is a Phobias, coming in as well. The Gatikacha, and we can see the jungler has been taken down. The SOD has been used, and right now, looking on to the million, they're just clearing off the waves, and you're trying to play the safe around because 7 commandments, no taking risks is not a good thing. And there is a Yuzong providing a vision into the river area.
Okay, there's a chase for Roy. This time, whoa.
Oh my gosh, the bloody hand taking down the Suyo. The Suyo didn't have that vision onto himself, and looking onto the top, and another fight breaking the Phobias with the Infernal Buzzard over there onto the user into the Black Dragon. But oh no, he's not able to fall back. One basic attack just took him down.
Oh my. The game, Super MM, he's quite fast with the bloody hunt, but he's marking down the right opponents as much as possible. But okay, Selena, little bit of a damage.
Definitely the Goshen going in onto the Stewie, and the Stewie has been taken down. Phobias also needs the fallback because he's low onto the HP. The AOG coming in but not connecting to anyone over there. And as well looking onto the river area, the first lot has spawned. So like the team Experiment 5, they don't want to waste any time, and they will be taking this first lot very soon.
Okay, first floor going down into the hands of Team Experiment 5. Though they do have 10 kills already, racked up 7 commandments. They are trying to match it up, but oh, Charan.
Oh my gosh, it's dealing a lot of damage. The Donald will come in, but the one will be taking him down because there was a get-together stand out as well. The damage is coming in from the one, but right now they are falling back using with the Black Dragon from trying to hunt out to the get-together. Oh no, he has been caught, and there is a Franco with the blood hand on him, and the Gato will be getting shut down. He was not able to fall back at a correct moment as well. There is a foe with hiding out, but he needs to fall there because 3 of the people are just hovering around there as well looking onto the million. The Gushan is dealing a good damage onto the one, and they need to fall back because the Lord is marching from the bottom lane.
Oh my, look at that Lord already coming in. Now that's definitely quite a quick Lord that you're talking about. How that would be near the inhibitors very soon because 12-minute mark is still not there. So that means the passive is there. But if the passive goes off, oh that's a little bit of a problem for the side of Team 7 Commandment. But to actually not make that happen, they have been stopping the Lord as much as possible into the middle lane. The middle lane and Jeopardy will be taken down. Okay, whoa, Abyssal Arrow.
Oh my gosh, another team by breaking and we can see the user over there, but oh my gosh, the Phobius has been taken by the Moscow as the Stevie getting the double kill onto the white, the Dawning Light coming in, the Gushin has been taken down and they need to fall back, Chainsaw onto this as well, the Franco, the Stevie getting the triple kill onto himself, 4 man have been down, only the Moscow is surviving out and he needs to go back.
Now, oh wait a minute, Charin, he's all alone against Team 7 Commandments as of now, but yet they are not coming in to push as much as possible. You do have the Holy Passive waiting it out, but it will be all cleared out before the passive could go on. Now, the Simp is trying to push as much as possible. Yes, that's a good way to go. The lane's open, so why not farm it up?
Definitely, and right now we can see the 7 commandments. They don't want to lose this match. They want to stay in the competition. They want their match to go to the third round. But right now, looking on to the top lane, we can see the one giving a good damage to the Gushin, and then the Amosha has been taken down. The SOD popping as well. The get a good job with the AOG, but not connecting to anyone.
Oh my god. This match has definitely turned in just split second. I wasn't expecting to the side of Team 7 Commandments to retaliate back this fast. Brachiophobia with the Infernal Pursue. It is there right on time, but okay, they're just moving around. The Lord will be up under 20 seconds. This Lord is going to be a little bit into the hands of Team 7 Commandments, I believe, because they have the river area control. Now, to gain the same river area control, they have to form up, they have to come in for a team fight. But Charan is taking a other route. He wants to push down as much as possible. This means Team Experiment 5, they are not going in for the Lord.
Well, that's true. The Dawning Light coming in from the Xavier giving a vision, and right now the 7 commandments are starting with the Lord dance over there, and the KN has got the Lord for themselves as well. We can see the Charin onto the top and trying to split plus as well. The user into the Black Dragon form. He's ultimate. Oh my gosh, just written to the base.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. That was such a close call for the Moscow. But on to the other hand, you're looking at the Infernal Pursuit coming in for a Mota.
Definitely, but right now they want to play safe as much as they can because the Lord is coming in and they don't want to lose any chance, and they don't want to create any single mistake. So the Experiment 5 will be giving, the complete wiped out. And right now pressure is on to both of the sides because the Team 7 Commandments want to win this match as well. The Experiment 5, and let's see what's gonna happen because Lord is marching from the middle lane.
Okay. Look at them. The Lord coming in. What are they going to do? There's no holy passage to save them up. They have to make sure that they get it on. Especially Moscow. He has to return back. He did come on time, but if they want to get a successful defense, they need to kill one members at least right there. Yep, they got it. But Abyssal Arrow striking doesn't stop. Now you would be just like moving around as much as possible, but at the same time, Super IM, this is why you'll see why Franco is not much more taken out into a lot of team fights. Draw as well. The Yuzhong, it is not preferred. This is the reason why it is already out of meta. Yet Experiment 5 has picked it on. Maybe thinking that it's a comfort hero, but if they win this match, if they actually made it out with this kind of team composition, then hats off for their synergy.
That's true, that's true. And right now, looking onto the both of the sides, the tier turrets have already fallen down. Only the inhibitor is standing as well. The Lord will be respawning soon into the river area. It depends who's gonna get the slot. So, like they can have some advantage and, they can take down some inhibitors as well. And maybe they can end this match. But right now, the pressure is onto the both of the sides.
Oh my, the pressure is on. Look at them. Experiment 5 versus Team 7 Commandments. Both, it is a push or pull for the victory because one time you will be seeing how Experiment 5 is winning, but the other time 7 Commandments taking the momentum for themselves. Now, as we were like moving around seeing how, the Selena and the Franco in the same composition, that means they have to make the hook, they have to make the episode arrow, and if they don't, they have to go back onto the back lanes and deal damage. But that's how the game has been going around.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I agree with you. Right now, both of the team are just waiting for a moment, to start any fight or any, create an or see and just an open opportunity. So they're like they can literally go in and take one or two members down. And right now, looking onto the river area, the Lord is gonna respawn soon, and they are just like staying into the lanes. But right now, the Goshen taking down the Suyo. Oh my gosh, with the help of the Franco over there, and he needs to fall back because the team are coming in for the revenge. The Black Dragon form. The Yuzong is going in for the support, but oh no, the Mocha has been taken on by the Warren as well. The Yuzong is not looking into the grid ship. He has already used the ultimate. The Winter Crown is sent to play, but oh no, he won't be able to survive out because there is a Gato Kacha just taking him down as well. The Franco needs to fall back. The AOG coming in, but not able to connect on to the Franco.
Okay, okay. This is what I was talking about. When you don't connect the hooks, it's going to be a problem. Look at that, another Lord in. That means this will be a level 2 Lord. Now the level 2 Lord gonna do so much damage. While Moscow yet again trying to go for a split push. Will it be successful though? Because I believe the Franco is there to protect him, but the Lord will be gone. This will be a very crucial Lord, and they are about to give it out.
Definitely, it will be the the Lord Luminous Lord, which is not a really good call for themselves as well. The Lord is marching from the middle, and the Moscow needs to fall back because he don't want to get caught on, just by the team, opponent team. And right now they need to defend out this Lord, which is gonna be really hard. But like let's see whether they will be able to defend out or not.
Let's see, let's see. The Lord is here, but Charan makes another exit right on time. Oh my god, that's definitely a close call for them. But the Lord will be taken down already. A little bit of a quick clearance, but oh, Droy though.
My gosh, they are already popped in. The whites are going with the black dragon, but for the survival purpose, they need to fall back as well. The Charin dealing a lot of damage as the dawning like popping in, but oh no, they need to fall back. And the Amosha getting killed onto the as well. We can see the one getting a kill, the mega kill by the Kuchrivier right now. The Charin taking down the Gatakach as well. The Charin has been shut down by the Suyo. Oh my gosh, from both of the sides, three members are down. You can see another conflict happening into the middle lane. They are not stopping over there. They are taking down the inhibited as well. The Franco, Selena is there. Suyo is there, the one is there. Oh my god, so Selena solo onto the SP, the woman trying to lock in onto the base as well. The Suyo locking onto the base. The match ends here.
Oh my, what a match coming in. Three members was falling down, and it just resulted in this game. It looks like Team 7 Commandments have pushed it out to the next game.
Definitely, the comeback was so good. I mean, they took Gushin. I mean, he was playing out well, but I guess the Franco didn't. I mean, it worked, but still, the Franco can catch up to the backliners. He can just pull them down, stop the movements. But the thing is, it doesn't sustain that much compared to the Gatagacha. As well, Gushin was good, but still, like he need to go back a lot of times, and he was getting caught up by the Gatokacha as the Yuzong was there into the zone, but he was always falling back with the Black Dragon form into a really bad situation when he was needed the most.
Agreed. This is why the Selena did not work it out. I think it is very clear coming in. But let's see what will happen into the next match, because that's definitely a important match for both of the teams.
Alpha, my dear Join me in eternity. Alpha, my dear doomed king. The time has come to cast away that frail mortal shell. Join me in eternity.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rise of Legends Season 3, presented by Blank Sports, powered by Yama Esports and NXM Gaming. Right now, we are into the last match of tonight, happening between the Team Experiment 5 versus the Team 7 Commanders. We have already seen, both of the team has got 1 each point for themselves, and it will be a do or die situation, the deciding match, who will be getting the point today. And right now, looking on to the banning phase, we can already see a lot of standard bans coming in, and right now the Experiment 5 has banned out the Gato Cuts as well. The Phobis, a respect ban coming in, because into the previous ban, they were kind of literally giving a lot of pain to the Team Experiment 5 as well. Harry, the Zushin has been banned, kind of understandable. And looking on to the first picking phase, we can see the Super I am going with the Kelly pick. The new hero into the the season. And right now, it's she is playing out so well, so amazing. Her tsunami slams are so good onto the back line, especially to the base, to the It will be a really hard situation getting caught up, as well. The title strike diving in, that is really beautiful, and she can give the heal to the team. And right now, looking on to the team 7 Commandments, they are going with Suyo pick. The last match, the Suyo was so amazing, those damage, the poking in, the diving in, that was so beautiful, coming into the team fight as well, going back. And we can see the Lenny going with the Badang. The Badang was open, a flex pick, he can go into the room as well, giving a good, zoning out into the team fight. The Fist Crack this way in the flicker combo he can zone out, he can sustain, he can give the damage. I mean, well, hero into their team. And there is a Mocha with the joy. I mean, she is my favorite jungler. And the Chain with his Granger right now onto the goal lane, because we have seen into the first match the Granger he played out was so amazing onto the point, and he caught the Miniac for himself and knew the win to the team. And right now he is with his Granger, so it's gonna be a really interesting match. And as well the joy with her mobility, the dashes she have, it's so good, the rhythm of joy going into the team fights coming back, and it will give a good competition to the Suyo, because the Suyo can clear out those the jungle buffs so easily. As well the Joy, but Joy needs a little bit of time to for her warm up, and once the Joy get her pace, she will be the monster, dancing monster here and there, giving the damage going back. As well she can melt down the front liners. That is a really beautiful thing about like Joy having into your team. As well, if the Suyo gets the early lead in the early snowball, he will be giving a really hard time. And there is a Vexana onto the middle lane. I mean, into the previous match, the Xavier by the Swady was so good. I mean, on to the point, getting a triple kills and all. And right now, he's going for the Vexana. The Eternal God will be, popping into the team fights. And also, her stuns, her damage are so good. The AoE damage coming in. And into the second banning phase, we can already see Irito banning out. I mean, kind of understandable, because the Giant is going with the Granger onto the goal lane. And, Irito kind of counter it's the Granger over there, and which will be really hard time for the Granger to deal with, because Granger, if he doesn't get that early lead onto himself, if he doesn't get the snowball, it will be hard for the Granger to catch up with the Irithel onto the late game, because she is gonna be the the monster diva who will be eating them out. And right now, let's see which bands will be coming in, because the vampire guy has been taken down, as well the glue.
Hello, Yuina, and I'll be a co-caster for this match. So interrupt you.
Hello
And
there.
and yeah, we have already proceeded with so far. So second phases of the ban is going on, and I guess Team EXP5, okay, they have decided to go out to the Hylos ban. So a flex ban coming up. The Badang, he can be going on onto the or as well as onto the EXP lane. So he's a flex pick, as well as going for the Hylos ban might be the safer side of a ban, like safer side of a ban, let's say.
I mean, yup. And right now, it's the second picking phase, and the stream. Let's see which hero he gonna go with. Either it's gonna be the because there is a Harry was banned out, and they need to go with the Matrix, which will be really good against the Granger. I mean, Moscow can be a really good thing. Also, the Matrix is there. But right now, they're going with the
Oh,
Clint.
Clint pick. We don't see Clint quite often.
Yep, that's
Are
true.
really good goal leaders right now, and there is the Harith. There could have been other options too, but unfortunately for this game, Harith is banned out. So maybe the simp, he has decided to go out with his comfort pick instead of a meta kind of a pick. And okay, the Julian has already been knocked out, as well as the Lucas might be coming up onto the EXP. But by far, if you ask me, draft wise, I would say Experiment 5, they have a lot of pick off kind of heroes. Like the Kalia is definitely there. So she is going to be the biggest plus point, because not only she can initiate, but she will be able to deal with those heals too. And her ultimate will be, the body slam coming up from her is going to be the playmaker for the side of Team EXP5.
Definitely. And right now, Lucas is going into the EXP, the Julian onto the mid lane. I mean, Julian into the mid lane is really good. The damage he gives it, it's really amazing as well. He don't even need to reach that level 3. I mean, a really good thing, because he can easily rotate towards the goal lane without getting to level 4. He can get that easily. And let's see which will be the last pick coming in from the Team 7 Commandments.
Yep. And I guess, looking at the draft wise, 7 command, they should be needing a Roma or maybe an EXP laner, because Rome position can be covered up by the Badang too, as I mentioned, but Lenny is the one who has picked out the Badang, and okay, that is going to be an Akai. Akai recently got some adjustments onto this patch, so he has more of a pick rate right now compared to before, and Akai, he can be going on out of the jungle too, but unfortunately for this game, it is going to be that Suyo jungle, followed by the Akai roam, or maybe onto the EXP2. Lane clearing is definitely there, but most probably it will be a Kai room for the side of Team 7 Commandments. They are playing with most of their comfort picks for this match, I would say.
Definitely true. And the thing is, we're gonna see see the Kung Fu Panda here, the cute panda, but he's not gonna be so cute into the match because the heavy spin will be there, pinning you into the wall, just disengaging your team fight, the team initiation which you have, done just right now. He will be the one over there as well. The body slam, gives a good damage as well. The headbutt is there, he can just go to the walls also with the headbutt.
Okay.
And then both of the teams are looking really good and well into the ship, and it's gonna be really interesting match because for both of the sides, it's a do or die situation because they have the 1-1 point onto their hands and they need to gain this 1 point. And ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of dawn into this last match happening between the team Experiment 5 versus the team 7 Commandments.
Exactly. And for now, they will just be focused on basic rotations. I guess they will be trying to get that level as soon as possible. And for now, they are not over initiating any team fights. But okay, Lucas, he decided to help out onto the. Okay, is it a Lucas room? But okay, it might actually not be a Lucas room. Instead, it is a Lucas EXP as expected. But he is helping out onto the mid side, so it is kind of confusing. But still, the Julian, he is trying to gank up onto the EXP lane, and it is going to be a Lethal Wanderer battle, and they will be able to secure it by far.
Definitely
Oh,
the first coming in from the Suyo on to the Killia. I mean, the Killia has been taken down, and the Killia can give a good set. But the thing is, Killia needs some time to wrap it up with her item. She can get some damage. And right now, looking on to the blue of the Suyo, is trying to steal away, but he is getting painted into the wall, and the Suyo has been taken down. Oh my god, the double kill by the Charin onto the Akai. A very wrong by the Suyo as well. The Akai going in, and the tidal strike has been used by the Killia, but not able to catch on to the Vexana.
definitely. And for now, yeah, Charin has already got 2 kills onto his name, so definitely a higher advantage for the gold laner because getting fed onto the early phases of the game is definitely a plus point for him. And looks like they have already reached those level 4 marks, but an initiation coming up, and Nakai will be able to take down that Joy. So the jungler going down right before the start of the turtle fight, it might not actually be a good sign for the side of Team EXT5. But okay, those poking games are going on, and the turtle has already been spawned.
Definitely, we can see into the river area. There is a turtle already up, and they will be starting to see that. But right now, Joy is going with the rhythm of Joy, but she needs to be really careful because there's a Kyle, and oh my god, and that team are breaking in. The Vexana with the Itanagat over there. The Amosha getting shut down by the Joy. Oh my god, the electrifying bits melting her down as well. We can see. Oh my god, but Dang is so low onto the HP, and we can see the Lucas trying to go in and poke in, and they're starting with the turtle. That's I guess it will be really easy turtle without any competition.
Indeed, an uncontested turtle for oh my god, Super M with a kill onto that Clint. The goal laner goes down once again, and EXP5 they are having a good time. Even though the picks are kind of confusing, the Julian EXP as well as the Lucas Mint, that is quite something unexpected because these two heroes they are kind of swapping those roles. Okay, the heavy spin coming up from the Rakai, he is getting those poked down. The fist crack is yet to be used out by the Batang. The wall is there, but it didn't connect onto that Julian. He will be able to save his life for now.
I mean, that is the thing about the Julian. The dashes, the combos he has is really good as well. The heavy spin was already prompted, but he was not able to caught onto the Julian as well. The Badang engaged in, but it was too late because he just dashed it out. And right now, looking onto the top lane, some pressure is building up. There is Akai giving out the vision as well. The Kelia over there with the title strike, and right now there is Vexana going and joining a team with as well the Claimed, and I guess they will be falling back. They don't want to overextend the fight because it's not a really good thing, and both of the teams are playing on really well into their pace.
Yup, exactly. Tsunami Salam is yet to be used out by him. Won't be used out, but okay, Amocha was trying to fight. The blue buff will be secured by the Suyo somehow. He was trying to go in directly with those electrifying beats, but Super M comes with a follow-up. Okay, the Tsunami Slam will not be used this time as well. The turtle about to be spawning, but EXP5, they are having a good time. They have the gold lead, but the tower is yet to be secured from any of the sides. But okay, Suyo with that initiation, Cherry was Charin was forced to use out his flicker, but the initiation coming of the Tsunami Slam is there. M is able to take down that kill, and there comes another initiation. Okay, mid lane Lucas is definitely working out. That will be a killing spree for Charin once again, and the turtle has already been spawned, favoring for the side of Team Experiment 5 once again.
Definitely, that was so beautiful. Tsunami slam by the Killia onto the point, and right now we can see the turtle has respawned into the river area and looking onto the bottom lane. The Badang is not into a good position. He needs to follow because there is Julia as well as Joy. And looking on the top lane, the title strike coming from the Killia, but she needs to fall back. The damage is really good coming from the Clint.
Oh, that will be an uncontested turtle side of team EXP5 once again. And I guess for now they are just focusing out onto those map controls. They haven't taken down any tower, but still they are having those leads. The Tsunami Slam once, but Jaren is not onto the position to be contesting it. But look at the sim. Oh my god, Im is able to take down a solo kill onto that Clint. Definitely not a good sign. The heavy spin being used out by the Rakai. And there is some initiations going on. Lucas Mid is working out, but okay, the beast form is yet to be used out by him. There is the initiation once again, and Joy directly goes out with those electrifying beats as well as those dashes. And Seven Commandments will be forced to retreat out. That will be a 2-for-0 straight. And look at those recall plays coming up from Omocha.
That is the thing, the recall spams as well. And I mean, having a Joy is this advantage, because once she get a face onto herself, she will be jumping onto the backlands very easily because she has the dash onto her right now. Looking onto the middle lane, the Akai getting shut down by the Cherry over there. Oh my god, what a damage provided. And we can see the Etana got popping in by the Vexen. The fists are coming in from the Badang, but the Badang still launches the double kill by the Cherry onto the Badang, but no, the Joy will be getting the shut down by the Suyo. And the Lucas is there to sustain out as with the Juliet dealing a good damage, taking down the Clean, the double kill by the Dira on to the Vexana. The Granger over there dealing a good damage. Tsunami slam by the Kelly and the triple kill by the Julia. Oh my god, the Akai going in, but Titans are coming as well. The heavy spin by the Akai. He needs to fall back. A real use, of the ultimate for the survival purpose.
Somehow that will be a triple for Julian. Yep, somehow they were able to sustain it out. Okay, that will be a monster kill for Jaren once again. And EXP5, they are definitely having the time of their lives right now. And looks like the third turtle will be coming up anytime soon. And looking at the pace of the game, Team EXP5, they already got 2 towers onto their advantage, 1 tower advantage, as well as the goal lead favorable for the side, almost over 5k. The turtle being spawned, and it might be an uncontested turtle. 7 commandments, they are not able to find the opening they are supposed to have.
I mean, right now, looking, onto both of the side, the team Experiment 5, they're having the 8k gold difference advantage onto themselves as well. They are getting all the neutral objectives. That is really good, into the team as well. They have taken down the tier turrets as well. They're getting the kills as well, the damage coming from the Granger. Mocha getting the kill on the Society, the Batang with the fist strike over there, and the Killia needs to fall back. Oh my god, the double kill by the Joy, and also Killia has been taken down. The Mocha needs to fall back as well, the Granger.
Exactly, and EXP5, they are able to find those trades, even though again, but still he was able to make those initiation that a roamer is supposed to make, and they were able to find those trades. Looks like the Lord will be spawning anytime soon, and onto the bot side.
Definitely, right now we can see the heavy spin coming from the Akai. Oh no, the Lucas getting paid out by that heavy spin, and the Suri getting the kill onto the Lucas, and the Granger needs to fall back. The Etana got popping in, the double kill by the Suya onto the Cherry, and the Amocha taking the revenge onto the Suya. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. 2 of the members that down by the team Experiment fight, and 1 of the from the 7 commandments.
Yep, Jaren was taken down, so that might be actually the shutdown need, but still Granger, he is quite fed down. And I would like to look at the itemizations actually, because I do believe the Granger, he has already got the Sky Piercer, and he has pretty decent amount of stats considering he already got the 6 kills onto his name. And yep, and as I said, it's only 21, still it will be growing it out, and he has already completed his BOT, so the highest percentile damage is definitely there, and looks like the Lord will be spawning anytime soon.
Definitely, the lot will be spawning soon into the river area from the 90 seconds. And right now, the Experiment 5 are having a good time as well as 7 commandments. They're trying to make the comeback for themselves. They're playing out safe. And right now, looking on to the Joy, the Eternal God has already popped in. The Julia has been shut down by the Clean. The heavy spin on to the Lucas. Lucas into the beast from over there, but the heavy spin is spinning him down. The Geodoid has fallen down. Oh my god, the Joy going with the electrifying base right now. The Lini has been taken down. A lot of damage coming in, but Omocha will be getting killed as well, trying shutting down the Akai.
Akai goes down, as well as 3-for-1 trade favorable for the side of Team EXP5. Lord has spawned, and it's only the inhibitor towers as well as the tier 2 top side tower remaining for the side of Team 7 Commandment. So that will be quite tough of a defense coming up because that will be an uncontested lot for the side of Team EXP5, and looks like it will be taken down quite easily. And most probably, if the lane syncing as well as the execution is up to the point, then it might be a GG game over for the side of the Team 7 Commandment.
Definitely true. Right now, the Team Experiment 5, they have already got a lot for themselves, and it is not a really good call for the Team 7 Commandments because they're all of the territories have already fallen down. Only the inhabited standing as well. A lot will be marching soon, so they need to defend out as well. They need to engage in team fight, so like they can defend out. But right now, we can see the Tsunami Slam coming in from the Kelia, the Akai with the heavy spin over there. Solo onto that when he needs to fall back. Oh my god, a cherry! No, but taking down Daka with the Detonata over there. So you're getting caught of the Eternal got popping in, but oh no! The double kill
That
by the Julian over there. That was so intense fight. And two of the members are down as Lord is marching from the bot lane.
bot as well as onto the mid, there is one minion, but the law spawning anytime soon. So that will be a tough kind of a defense coming up, and M will be trying to initiate as much as possible. The Tsunami Slam is yet to be used on. He doesn't have his ultimate yet, and he will be holding it out. But looks like Akai, he might be going in.
Definitely, and we can see the lot has been defended out, but the inhabited are down from the north side, and we can see that the minions are coming and they are trying to take this mid lane inhabited too. And the Lucas getting a kill onto the Vexan, and the Milan inhabited is down. The base is open. They need to defend out the Lucas into the base frame right now. The heavy spin onto the point, and the Kian will be getting shot down by the Joy. Oh my gosh, the mega kill coming from the Charin as well. The double kill. Oh my gosh, look at the base saw that will kill onto the clean and locking onto the base. The match ends, and the winner is our Team Experiment 5.
GG, game over, and a complete dominating kind of performance coming off from the side of the EXP5. Second game, they were, kind of doing experiment picks like the Gushin Jungle, but this time they were kind of locked in and they just took the victory for their side. Julian, they had kind of a weird draft. The Julian EXP, Lucas mid. There was in terms of the magic damage, it's only was the Joy, but still they were able to initiate as like they were able to execute it like they wanted it, and they will be taking the victory for their side.
Finally, it was a really good game played by both of the teams, the comebacks they make. And the last match was won by the Team Experiment 5. Well played out, as well as 7 Commandments. They did so good. They were good with the coordination, but some here, they were lagging out. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the, end of the matches of the tonight. But we will be coming back tomorrow with a lot of exciting, interesting matches. Guys, stay tuned with us and don't forget to subscribe the channel before going in and, just hit that bell button. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be signing off for tonight. So, good night. Take care. Bye bye.